All right, y'all, welcome back to a new video. I'm back out here with Andrew, Jens, and Nicole. We're doing some cruising through a beautiful area. First snake, 7 o'clock, is this juvenile gopher. So glad we could get this one. This is definitely a fresh baby. If you look on the stomach there, it's kind of hard to see, but there's a little cut that all the babies have right after they hatch out of their egg, and then they lose it as they get a little bit older. But on the board, snake number 1. All right, y'all, snake number 2 that was moving super quick got off the road. Thankfully, we were able to kind of get into the field and kind of get them back on the road here for a better look. But this is a Great Basin rattlesnake. Has very light and limited patterning and pigmentation, which is really cool. And kind of like a almost greenish to that tail, but glad to see one of these. It's been a little bit since we've seen a big loot. And this one obviously decently sized and beautiful for sure, but we'll let him get off the road before some of the local people around here see him and want to kill him. Okay, number 3, not long after, pretty quick, is this gopher. And we have an insane view right now, just kind of up on this hillside, but we're gonna get some pics. I'm gonna grab him before he gets away too much, but he's got some like a really nice orange tangerine kind of in between the band, which is super sick. The sun has set. We are doing night cruising, and we got these back to back within 3 minutes. The first one was actually right outside a house, so it wasn't a great spot to stop, so we grabbed it, held on just a tiny bit further down the road, got another one. So 2 neonate desert glossy snakes. We'll let them go back into their area, but super glad we could get these 2. We're already at 5 for the night, and it's like just after 9, so kind of crazy.
Oh, he's wrapping around himself.
Okay, so we stopped for another snake probably 5-10 minutes later. While I'm taking a couple pictures of it, Nicole spotted this gecko just sprinting across the road. We've been seeing a lot of scorpions crossing the road, but not really many geckos. Decently sized one. But the snake that we got is, as always, one of the ones we want to see the most while we're down here. So California king snake, snake number 6. It's like 920. Definitely always going to be tricky to beat a king snake, but we've had pretty good luck our last couple weeks when we've went out, so it definitely could happen, but just amazing snakes. Next snake is this gopher snake. So you can see there's a little bit of that pattern differences from here now that we're in the lower desert compared to the ones we got during the day in the mountains. This one is definitely more brown everywhere, whereas the ones at higher elevations here, or at least less deserty areas, might have a little bit more black on them. But we'll set this guy off to the side of this dirt section. Okay, shifting areas, we'll probably keep doing that for a little bit. Snake number 8, another juvenile gopher. So we're at 3 baby gophers, 1 more adult one, but it's a good thing it's baby season, or else we'd only be at 2 snakes probably right now. Okay, moved further south, and we just pulled up on this sidewinder that was crossing the road. So this is sweet, one of the targets for tonight because it's a lifer for Andrew. And we got one a couple nights ago in a different area where they're more pink, and then this one obviously much more beige, light brown coloration. But there were several cars that were coming both ways that thankfully we were able to get this guy off the road right before some of them came. But really pretty little rattlesnake right here, and that's number 9. We're just doing some hiking. That is exactly where we were pulled off the road, and we started to drive onto the road to get back to cruising, and then just saw that this guy was already crossing right up there. So another gopher. Gophers are moving crazy tonight, but this guy puts us at double digits. Not too much later, another glossy juvenile, so I think it's just 3 for the night. We did just get 2 kind of sad DORs, another DOR king snake and a DOR long nose, but that's the 3rd DOR California king snake that we've seen tonight. But at least we got 1 live one and another snake that puts us at 11, so new record for me, or all of us really, for finding snakes in the night down here in Utah. All right, another glossy, definitely one of the most common snakes the last several times we've been down here. It's starting to get pretty late. I'm down to go for a while, but a couple things in the morning for some others, so we might have to call it here shortly, but did get another glossy here. Okay, it's about 2 in the morning. We were on our way out of here, but thankfully we did end up getting a long nose. So we saw a fresh DOR one earlier that was Claire's face, so it looked very different to this, but this one has a lot of really nice orange. So glad that we could also make up for that DOR. We got a car right there, so we're gonna let this guy go. This is probably gonna be the last snake we see, finishing at 13, but good, I mean, great night.